Okay, tried this once, I'll try it again. Quick recap, gonna make this small so it doesn't take forever to upload. GLES Craft, Google it. It's an OpenGL tutorial about how to make a Minecraft-like world. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's some simple, straightforward code. Anyway, I ported that over to the Unreal Engine. Let's see, source build. Using that and the procedural mesh, which did not work with 4.11. There was a lot of stuff I had to go through and fix. Well, a lot for me, because I need this, I don't need that, but it did not compile or build right out of the box. So if you decide to do this with the 4.11, you will have to put some work into it. Anyway, I'm not going to say exactly what I'm working on for me at the moment, but I will show you my progress so far. I've taken the GLES Craft, got it ported over as far as I wanted to, just to wrap my head around it and learn from it. Then I took what I had learned from it and pieces of the code, and I had cut it down to suit my needs. Got the winding and the UV mapping, which I'm using an Atlas UV mapping instead of assigning material indices to each face. Hopefully I'm saying that right, which that's eventually what I want to do, is have each face have its own, not a unique index, but I would like to be able to set what material goes to what face eventually, but that is not as important as getting what I'm doing finished, which onto it is this here. Now in the code, it's a point cloud, but when it goes to make the blocks, make the mesh, I have a size variable in there to where I could scale it up in the code, but I decided to go with using the scale in the editor to make it easier on me as far as the blueprints go. As here I had to divide, well, what I would do is I would do a line trace from the camera, and on right mouse button click, get a hit, find the impact point, subtract the actor location, which is my class here, my little actor, subtract its location, which 0, 0, 0 is right here, or locally, but globally or world location is right here. So I subtract that from the hit location, and then I divide that, and I was dividing that by the scale that I had set up in the code, but I set that back down to 1, and using the scale in the editor, I divide that, which gives me proper location as far as let's see here, blueprints, junk. If you look right there, scale is 1, we'll scale it up to 50, and we will make that, make it all uniform. Go ahead and put my material on here, and then when we play, that's loud. As you can see, when I click to where I want it, now my line trace is not hitting the top of my actor here for whatever reason, and I do have the collision set up on there, but once I get that, I can't remove that. I was lazy. I didn't add a Didn't add the remove button yet, and as you can see right here, that's half and half there. So where it hit, that's the halfway point. So that's a little weird. Huh. Anyway, useful stuff. I mean, it's not adding it to the surface of the mesh. What it's doing is when I click there, and that's the impact point, it's getting the X, Y, and Z here because it's actually got something to hit. The vector is a float, but it gets converted to an int. So where it is that's the center point. So, or close to it, you know, it's rounded to that, I guess. But anyway, that being said, I've got to figure out why my line trace does not want to hit the collision mesh for this actor, because it is creating the collision mesh. I do like it when I get to have fun with whatever I'm building. As you can see, you can't see me pointing, but in the on the right hand side, another weird thing. Alright, the red is coming from the code, and in the code I do have it in XYZ right here, XYZ, and it's printing it out backwards, which is really weird. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.